a few weeks ago, Jerry and Esther held a seminar such as this in their hometown of San Antonio. And at the end of the gathering, Jerry and Esther went home and were meeting some friends for dinner later. And as Esther took all of her jewelry off, and she has a board that she hangs it and puts it, and she took her jewelry off, and they took a shower and a nap, and then when they awakened to dress for dinner, Esther went to put the same earrings back on, but they were not there. And Esther, she could not remember anything about them. She puts them on and off so often, and so she looked all around the house in obvious places, and then she finally called the hotel and said, I have left my earrings there, and they will either be on the little rolling cart in the meeting room in this corner, or they will be in my sleeping room somewhere, but if you would ask someone to look for them, I will come and get them. And then they dressed and went to dinner. When they returned from this dinner, Esther is again taking her beads off and bracelet off, and as she put them in their place, the earrings were hanging right there where they were supposed to be. And Esther said, how can this be? If there had been anyone else in the house, she would have been sure of trickery. The children are playing games. If Jerry had not been looking for the earrings with as much earnest as Esther was, she would have thought Jerry was playing games. And as it was, Esther just assigned it to the fairies of the universe playing games. But what we say to Esther is that she was vibrationally, visually vibrationally, vibrating differently than these earrings. In other words, because she has been asking questions like you are asking. How can I understand that which is non-physical in the context of that which is physical? And we say you must put it into the category of energy or vibration and realize that everything is zigging and zagging and that you are like radio transmitters or receivers. You are tuned in or you are not tuned in. And so as Esther begins having more of these experiences where she knows her experience was that they were not there and then that they were there, and the only different factor was how Esther was visually vibrating, then you start getting a feeling sense for it. But we are not good yet, and neither is anyone else, at putting this into terminology that makes satisfying sense.
Okay.